And the patch notes are officially dropped in game, and with it comes a ton of changes and additions to the game. However, you want to make sure you are sticking to the end of the video, as I have some really important news that is dropping in the update that they left out on the current patch notes. Starting off with the most obvious one, the brand new Epic Cookie. If you guys don't know, the brand new Epic is a defensive frontline unit, and its skill is the Paladin's Way. After utilizing the skill, she will channel the power of light, enhancing her regular attacks. They deal light type damage and extra damage whenever she gains an attack speed buff. The brand new cookie will also increase the attack speed of the 2 cookies with the highest attack speed and make all of her allies resistance to attack speed debuffs, and increase the light type damage dealt by other cookies. When the cookie's skill duration reaches its end, the brand new cookie will gather the power of light and perform a powerful attack, partially ignoring the target's damage resistance with a swing of her sword. Having no fear of defeat, the brand new cookie will increase her own damage resistance and regular attack speed whenever she gains a debuff. While the brand new cookie is utilizing her skill, she will briefly become resistant to interrupting effects. Very interesting. So it looks like the attack speed meta might be officially returning here in this update, as the brand new cookie is scaling and utilizing attack speed quite heavily. Additionally, here she also provides a skill that is now partially negating the enemy's damage resistance, which might mean a massive shift that we could potentially see in the current meta for the Kingdom Arena, as most players are stacking up damage resistance. So it's really going to all come down to the modifiers on her individual skill to determine how good she is. But definitely at a first glance, I could see attack speed meta officially returning, and not only that, this partially ignoring damage resistance becoming an issue. In addition to the new cookie, we have 2 Magic Candies. The first one is for Latte Cookie. Upon utilizing her skill, Latte Cookie will increase her allies' debuff resistance. Simultaneously, she will also amplify debuff effects for the enemies, and the first attack dealt to the enemies under the amplified debuff effect will inflict extra damage. If the target is under a poison effect, they will receive an extra reducing healing debuff. And then the following balance adjustments are also coming alongside the addition of her Magic Candy: a 10% increase to her defense and a 9% increase to her HP. Oh, I really hope that this brings Latte Cookie and Espresso Duo Combo Wombo from the nostalgia early days of Cookie Run Kingdom back to the current meta. I really think it would be awesome to see that make a final return here, now that both cookies will be having a Magic Candy and buffs, making them greater. You guys let me know what your thoughts are, but I definitely think out of these 2 Magic Candies for Latte and Maddie here, I'm really most excited about Latte, and that's purely just for the nostalgia aspect of the duo alongside Espresso Cookie. Now, for the second Magic Candy, it is for Madeleine Cookie. Madeleine, upon utilizing his skill, will unleash the power of the light after a certain number of attacks, dealing greater damage and extra true damage proportionate to his max HP. Madeleine Cookie will restore his own HP whenever he unleashes the power of the light, and once the skill is over, the remaining light becomes a shield to Madeleine Cookie. The damage is relative to max HP, and it is capped at 300,000. And the following balance adjustments also are coming together with the addition of the Magic Candy. His base attack is going to be increased by 45%. His defense will be increased by 5%, and then his HP will be increased by 13%. Dude, that is a massive buff here for Maddie Cookie, and I definitely can see an attack speed comp making a return. Not only that, the Magic Candy also giving him the ability to have true damage and a self-heal when they utilize their skill. Dude, that absolutely sounds really, really strong. Again, when the update does arrive, I'll throw them in my haul. Obviously, we'll test them out. We'll definitely try out the new attack speed meta and just see if it actually can make a return. And alongside the 2 Magic Candies and buffs, we're also getting a third one snuck into the bottom of the sneak peek patch notes, and that is going to be Mint Choco. They're actually getting an increase of 16% to their base attack, 22% increase to their base defense, and 10% increase to their overall HP. And you guys know as well as I do, Mint Choco is also a part of the nostalgic attack speed meta composition. So naturally, because they also slid that buff in there at the very last second in the patch notes, I definitely see an attack speed meta officially making a return here in this next season. Now, diving into 6 new costumes that are officially dropping in this update. The very first 3 are going to be these school uniforms for the Triple Cone Cup. The very first one we have is the Prune Juice Cookies, capsaicin cookies, and then the brand new defense cookies. These 3 costumes will be available in the featured costume gacha with an increase in probability. The additional 3 costumes we're getting are one for Latte Cookie, Mala Sauce Cookie, and also Madeleine Cookie. Now, diving into the next big thing that a lot of players are anticipating, and that is some changes to the Triple Cone Cup Part 2. Alrighty, it starts off by saying, join a school once again in the renewed Triple Cone Cup Part 2. Triple Cone Cup Part 2 will be divided into 4 individual seasons, and then you will earn flags for your school in the Fight for the Flag mode and the second event that will be changing for every single season. So very similar to what we've already seen so far. To narrow down the gap between the number of members of each individual school, the school with the smallest number of players will have their scores corrected in Part 2. In the Triple Cone Cup Part 2, the scores of players who did not actively participate in a season will be excluded during the tallying, but rewards will be given to all players of that given school, whether you participate or not. As for the Fight of the Flag, the lower the ranking of the school, the more flags its members will be able to claim. Okay, this is good. So they've actually added in some balances and everything for the individual event, hopefully catering more to the free-to-play community. As you guys know, the current event as of right now has outraged the overall Cookie Run Kingdom community, as it seems like it was really pay to win heavy and really designed for whatever team you landed on, you were stuck with the entire time. And if it was a losing team, well, then unfortunately you lost and got less resources. So hopefully they have fixed that, made some changes with the new update. We could potentially jump in here and test it out, and I'll let you guys know if anything is still not really free-to-play friendly. Now, in addition to the Triple Cone Cup changes, we also have changes to the Kingdom Arena. They've added the Hall of Fame feature where you can now see a list of the top 100 players from the previous season. Access to the Hall of Fame by pressing the Hall of Fame button in the lower part of the Kingdom Arena screen, and players with a similar trophy count will be sorted by the time their final trophy count was achieved. Whoever was the first to claim the trophies will appear on the top. You will be able to view the Cookies teams that each player used in their final battle of the season. The defense battle results will not be recorded. Also, please note that the player's Cookies team information might change since their first appearance in the Hall of Fame. The battle preparation screen also has been improved. You will be able to check the information on both yours and the opponent's team. The battle loading screen has been improved, so now you will be able to see the icons of all cookies participating in the battle. And then the improved battle loading screens will be available in the arena and friendly battles. The battle results screen has been improved as well. The cookies with the greatest contribution to the battle will be featured on the battle results screen. In the lower part of the results screen, you will also be able to see your current and next tier. If your tier is Master 5 or higher, you will then see your current ranking placement. Man, I can tell you it's been a long time coming for these arena changes, especially for the battle results screen. I know players have been asking for a lot of this stuff literally since day one that PvP was added into the game. So I'm very curious to jump in here, check it all out, go more in depth when the update is officially go live. Make sure you guys are subscribed. You got the notification bell turned on so you know exactly when that happens if you want to see my first reactions to all these individual changes. But I can tell you right now, they definitely sound good. Quality of life is always really, really good when it comes to adding into the game, and I would love to see Dev Sisters provide more quality of life in the game to make it that much better. Alrighty, now the moment of truth, guys. We've got some additional information that for whatever reason was left out of the patch notes inside of the game that is dropping and changing for this update. So as you can see, I actually had to get this translated because this is actually wrote in Thai. Now, because this is wrote in Thai, most of this is literally straightforward directly from the patch notes in the game. However, they actually have an additional section that was not put in the patch notes for whatever reason that is dropping in the upcoming update, and that is the Kingdom Pass improvements, as you guys can see here. The very first thing that they're adding is a daily login award for buying the Kingdom Pass. So every single day, you'll be able to basically collect an additional reward for just owning the Kingdom Pass. Secondly, they've added a Jelly Bear Train item delivery ticket once you purchase the Kingdom Pass. This item delivery ticket can be used to deliver the Jelly Train products instead, regardless. Now, obviously, there's a little bit of translation error here, but just know that there's going to be a new item called the Jelly Train ticket. Now, it basically says the item delivery ticket can be used up to 3 times a day and will be replenished on the very next day. So every single day, we could use these Jelly Train tickets 3 times. With the history of the previous Kingdom Pass purchases, it says the bonus mission points when purchasing the current Kingdom Pass season. So basically, if you've purchased the Kingdom Pass previously or in the past prior to this season, you're going to be getting additional bonus points when purchasing the next follow-up season. So it's going to be beneficial to continue to buy the Kingdom Pass, as you will receive additional points into the next pass to get the rewards faster. Additionally, you're going to be reducing the difficulty of some of the Kingdom Pass missions to allow you to complete them a lot easier. And then last but not least, it says for those who have already purchased the Moonlight Season 3 Kingdom Pass upon completion of the update, it will be updated as specified above as well. Yeah, so unfortunately, it looks like Dev Sisters are leaning more into discovering different ways to introduce pay-to-win mechanics or things that make it look more appealing for players to spend more money, especially with this little sly addition to the overall update for this Kingdom Pass. Obviously, players are going to want to get their hands on these Jelly Bear train tickets, especially if you could utilize them three times a day, very similar to like the bounty system. So players obviously will feel like they're left out or being hindered from being able to utilize them if you can only get them from the Kingdom Pass. And additionally, we're getting an extra login bonus gift every single day for just owning the pass, on top of if you buy the next pass, you're getting bonus tiers right off of the bat for owning the previous one. I don't know, man. It seems kind of a little sussy and scummy here. I don't really like all of the pay-to-win mechanics that it seems like the developers have been pushing recently. Obviously, it's probably catered to your collaboration or partnership with somebody like Tencent to bring the game to mainland China. I don't know, man. You guys let me know what your thoughts are. Overall, though, I think it's going to be a massive update, way better than the pre-update that we just had, in my personal opinion. I'm excited to dive in here, check out the 2 brand new Magic Candies, the brand new Cookie as well, to see how good they are. And you guys already know, as always, I'll be doing more videos going more in depth on each individual thing. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe here on the channel for everything Cookie Run Kingdom related. Also, we do have a Discord. Don't forget, you will always find that link down below in the description. With that being said, though, guys, as always, I love you. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys on the next one.